Hello, people of the bunker. This will be Elder Anderson, I would say, if you people are following the Facebook thing, but I think I won't use my tag because I really am the only one that posts on the YouTube channel, even though I don't do that too much. And the weather conditions haven't been great to actually record outside, so I decided to do a little representation video of what we will need and what you guys will need during this series. And as you can see, these are pretty common objects that you will need to use in case of an apocalypse. So first off, like I said, we're not doing this in any particular order. We're doing this in order of how I see it. Basically like that. So, first off, I'm probably going to be teaching you about knives. Where you can probably find good knives, how much a good survival knife will cost, and why it's good to have more than just one knife on you at all times. I'll also be talking to you guys about sheaths, basically to hold your knife in, because you don't want to be running with that tucked into your belt when that all of a sudden falls, hit you, cut you open. It might cut you or someone else open that you didn't mean to cut. And that's more medication that you guys are going to end up using as a wasted resource. So basically, I'll also be teaching you with, I know this is just tape, but this is camouflage. So I'll be teaching you about painting, camouflage, ghillie suits, things like that to help you blend into your environment. Now, just in case guns are in low supply and you can't seem to find any, I'll also be teaching you how to craft your own arrowheads and other tips on primitive tools such as axes and other things, especially in areas where I live, where we were big iron ore resource towns. So basically we have a lot of primitive tool material to spare. And I'll also be teaching you, I know this is just hockey tape, basically, Canadian tape, because, well, Canadian. But I will also be trying to teach you guys on jury rigging and crafting your own tools, because a lot of people think it's as simple as just duct taping over things. I know I shouldn't have just put tape here. I should have probably put nuts and bolts and wrenches, because taping objects to broomsticks and all that is probably one of the worst ideas you can do, because if it snaps off into whatever you're attacking, of course you're going to do damage to it, but you're not getting it back, especially if the tape rips. So you'll always need more than just tape in your jury rigging. Now, you guys are probably wondering why I put marker here. Basically, marker is here for the sole purpose of writing directions, map locations. You're going to want to start being able to mark maps down on safe locations and unsafe locations. You're going to want to be able to make maps and even being able to recreate them, because in case of a, apocalypse, you're going to want to be able to tell people where is it good to go and where is it not good to go, because just a marker and some paper can earn you a lot of money. You'll also be needing flashlights. Now, I know this isn't a really good one, but it's a prop that I made. It's not completely done. As you can see, the paints aren't complete on it yet. I'll also be teaching you about fire. Starting fires, what's good to burn fires with, also what's good for eating on fires. Because any oil products shouldn't be really used for fires, and they bring unwanted attention to yourselves. So I'll be teaching you about the safeties of fires, what you should be building them out of, and also alternative ways to start fires instead of just the classic lighter if you don't have one. I'll also be teaching you about hydration and what you'll need for hydration, and even if it comes down to having to go to a puddle and filtering your water properly. I will be teaching this type of stuff too in my videos, and how to filter your water to make it at least drinkable until you can find a fresher source. I'll also be teaching you about the safeties of food, although it should be pretty obvious. Whatever you're eating now is probably not healthy for you, because more than likely you're going to be eating junk food, because you're going to want it as a snack. And as you can see, fruit jar is good for you. Cut back on the snacks, you end up getting larger. During an apocalypse, I'll be honest with you, you better hope you're in physically good condition to be able to eat a lot of the junk food. I'll also be teaching you about painting your weapons and firearms to use, preferred firearms, and guns. Even though it's not real, it's still going to basically be a demonstration of what I'll be doing and how you should be using your firearms. So basically, all of this and him will be taught throughout the series. Now, there's going to be a lot more to it, but this is basically my representation for the beginning. And as we go in each video, you guys can add your own thoughts, your own opinions, and you can even tell me suggestions for the next video. All I have to do is maybe take about a week to gather the resources and to record, to find a suitable day outside, because there's not a suitable day currently. But all of this is basically will be taught to you guys during my series. So I thank you all for actually watching this video. I thank you all for watching our Facebook page, and if you really like our content, you should probably subscribe, especially where this new series is going to begin. Anyways, I want to thank you all, and have a good night.